Hello, this is Max, bringing you today's news report. We leverage the power of AI to gather comprehensive news from reliable sources. But please note there may be occasional inaccuracies. Now, let's dive into the latest developments in the 2024 U.S. presidential election. The climate crisis has taken center stage as a pivotal issue this election cycle. Former President Donald Trump, seeking re-election, has announced plans to withdraw from international climate accords like the Paris Climate Agreement if victorious. His intention to boost oil and gas production stands in stark contrast to the Democratic nominee Kamala Harris, who champions robust climate policies. Reflecting on her commitment to environmental justice, Harris supports the Green New Deal, thereby presenting voters with a distinct choice: prioritizing climate action or domestic economic interests. Moving to campaign strategies, Kamala Harris' election team has deployed an impressive $370 million advertising budget, ensuring a substantial media presence across major sporting events and TV premieres. The campaign is strategically targeting conservative-leaning independents by placing ads on platforms such as Fox News Channel. However, this aggressive approach drew some criticism for utilizing Google ads that mimicked headlines from reputable outlets, raising questions about possible viewer confusion despite clear, sponsored labels. Meanwhile, Trump's rallies continue to capture attention, particularly a recent event in Pennsylvania where his rhetoric diverged from planned economic messages to criticize Harris on various fronts. He labeled her policies as socialist and questioned the legitimacy of her candidacy. While some within the Republican Party debate the effectiveness of Trump's divisive tactics, this strategy raises concerns about overshadowing essential policy discussions. In terms of economic policy, both candidates are fiercely contesting the future direction of America's economy. Harris proposes to alleviate high living costs with expanded tax credits, healthcare affordability, and measures against corporate price gouging. Her opportunity economy approach resonates with voters worried about inflation. Meanwhile, Trump criticizes the current administration's efforts, advocating for tax cuts and increased energy production, although his specific proposals remain largely unarticulated. Polling indicates a tight race, with Harris making gains in traditionally Republican strongholds like Georgia and Nevada.
3, 2, 1, jump!
A recent poll suggests Harris has a narrow lead among registered voters, raising challenges for Trump if economic discourse remains a central concern and lacks detailed solutions from his side. Both candidates are focusing heavily on Battleground state Pennsylvania, with Trump holding a rally in Wilkes-Barre and Harris conducting a bus tour in Pittsburgh, underscoring the state's electoral significance. The goal remains clear for both: convince voters their economic plans best secure America's financial future. In broader issues, Harris enjoys an advantage on topics like race relations and gun violence, while Trump leads on immigration debates, highlighting external influences on U.S. policy. As Harris builds on her image of a progressive alternative, legislative challenges loom large amidst rising federal debt and gridlock. In these tumultuous economic times, as we inch closer to Election Day, every vote will be crucial. The race for the presidency is intensifying, with both Harris and Trump striving to sway undecided voters. This concludes today's report. Stay tuned for further updates as the election progresses.